TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son.
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth. The hell was that?
You're.
What it do? What the business is? What's good? It's your boy, Mel. And we back in the building again. I can't breathe in this motherfucker, man. We back in the building again. Bringing the barbershop to the box. Is my nose fogged up?
This nigga and these little Daryl goggles, man.
Goddamn. Oh, shit. Shit, they ain't gonna drown my ass. I'm making it to the other side, man. It's the TruVue Podcast, man. Y'all know what it is. Oh, shit. Goddamn. It's foggy in here. What the hell?
What's up, people?
Mel, the type of dude take a long nap in the short pool.
It's your boys, though, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all rocking with the TruVue Podcast.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, y'all already know what's going on today, man. Y'all can see, man. Y'all see it.
And it wouldn't be right if you ain't heard this. Once again, thanks again for tuning in to the TruVue Podcast, baby. It's grown man MJ. I'm here to do the damn thing. We're going to save the Mel from this underwater debacle he's going through in his basement. You okay?
I made it.
All right, man. That nigga got the humidifier on blast downstairs. We gonna get to it, though.
Let's get to it. Before we get to it, gentlemen, here's to a good show. Whoop, that is. Mike, you done. Cheers. Salute. Chinda.
Big dog. Big head.
Big dog, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. Woo!
Spot.
Yep.
Ooh, they hit the spot.
Goddamn. Ah. Well. Goddamn. Well, today on TruVue Podcast, we're going to be covering 13 lives from the Academy Award-winning director Ron Howard, an Amazon original. 13 lives. What is that, you might ask? Well, a rescue mission is assembled in Thailand where a group of young boys, let me repeat that, where a group of young boys and their soccer coach, young boys and, never mind, I ain't gonna, and their soccer coach are trapped where, not in the closet, they trapped in a system of underground caves that are flooding.
You doing too much, man. I'm not gonna let you throw.
I'm just saying, man.
Name like that,
just saying, man. Come on, bro. What the fuck you doing in the caves, bro? Anyway, let's get to it. Oh, that's. What the hell are you doing in the cave with these boys, man? Come on, man.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
Come on, man. I know you in Thailand, but that shit still ain't okay.
Yeah,
you might not.
Them kids ain't got PlayStation 4s at the house, man. They had to find something to do.
This is a PlayStation no. PlayStation no, goddamn it. This shit ain't right, bro.
So you had an issue with the coach going into the cave with his team?
Yeah.
Ain't like he lured them in there. He went in there for their safety. He said, LaMel, did you watch the movie? They was going to a party after the cave. So he went to make sure that they had guidance, adult supervision. It was getting late in the day. And they were all going to the same place afterwards. I don't see nothing wrong with it. And you're not finna make me look at this nigga in no questionable manner, dog. This was a stand-up coach for him to keep all them boys alive, dog.
Okay. right. All right. I'll back down. But
Is
I'm
this
still,
a true story?
yes, this
Yeah.
is.
You don't remember the story on the news? This shit was on the news for like
Yeah,
2-3
this was on the
weeks.
news. This was a true story, but my eyebrow done perked up. Like
Mel, stop it. Mel.
I'm looking at you, coach.
So your son plays sports, right?
I'm looking at you, coach. Yeah, he
Your
do.
son plays
My
sports, right?
son
So
would have rode his bike home. Goddamn, ain't nobody going no cave.
Nah, my son goofy ass would have took his ass in the goddamn cage.
that's what I'm saying. You would appreciate his coach going with him, right?
I'm gonna question the coach. Yeah, me and coach gonna have a conversation afterwards.
I must be the only one on the podcast grew up in the 80s.
I'm just saying.
And it was coaches back then who wasn't on no funny style. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, but this is a new generation, bro.
These boys in Thailand, they don't have all that, man.
Yeah, they do. They got lady boys there all over Thailand. The hell you think they got to play? Ain't that what Bangkok is?
All right, I'm gonna stand down. I'm gonna stand down on that.
They done named the whole city after it. God damn it.
Mel, you gonna stop, man.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, let's get back to it. I'm just saying. I'm just
saying, bro. You never had a coach that did anything outside of the sport. As far as y'all went on a trip, y'all went to another basketball game to watch, like you was in elementary. Y'all went to go watch a college game. Y'all ain't do none of that stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Man, I don't remember you being in those sports, but you
I was in football, man. I did football.
You played a semester of football. Nigga.
I did 2 years. And then I started getting at that money. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna make it in this, man. Let me just go make it.
Yeah, but you talking high school sports though, and high school sports is going to differ from.
How old was these boys? They
was young. Remember the little one couldn't even fit the mask. Remember?
Yeah.
The coach. I think the coach did right, bro. I'm gonna throw him some flowers, bro. He did right by going in there and making sure the mugs was.
He might like them flowers
and gave him proper supervision.
Oh, he liked the flowers. He liked them flowers. He make some tea out of this shit or something.
So you would have had a problem with the coach?
I have a problem with him, but
we gonna have
a realistic manner. In a realistic manner, I know little niggas that would took their ass on.
Yeah, because you know niggas that got PlayStations at the house. They walk in the house, it's Cheetos and all kind of snacks and bullshit.
What Cheetos, bro?
I'm just saying, like, because it's a different culture. It's a different culture dynamic that I think
Fritos. I think Fritos.
Y'all not taking into account.
No, man, I get it.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I'm still looking at that motherfucker crazy.
The cave is they highlight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I get that. I get it. I totally get it. Just stand outside the cave. You know what I'm saying? What you up in the cave? But
Have any of y'all ever been in the cave?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. That should be mad interested, dog. And it's kind of as long as you got some light, you gonna keep searching through that
find the light. There's a reason they say the light at the end of the tunnel and shit. Yeah. When you going through them caves, you like the light be looking that big. You like, there it is. It's over there. You gotta keep calling.
Nope.
Yeah.
I am a true Southside Negro. I'm not going to that damn cave. I'm good.
Shit, I think
it's a den of lions in the cave or something.
Man, ain't no telling, man. You don't know. You don't know.
Man, I said I stand on 79th Street. I'm straight. Shit.
No, me and my daughter, we actually went to a cave in Mexico where we went, man, and we had to dive in that motherfucker, man. We dove in that bitch. Ain't nobody tell us that.
Wait, hold on. You have to dive underwater to get in there? No, I've never been in nothing like that. I've been in caves where you just walk down in that shit.
No, we had to take a 20-foot plunge, like a dive off the cave, like into a 20-foot hole in order to get into the cave.
Damn.
They had a way for you to get in and out, through the stairs, but no, we dove and fucking they ain't say, man, but they ain't tell us that it was bats and shit at the top of the cave. So when we dove in and you pop back up in the water, all you look at is a bunch of fucking bats and shit sitting up there. I was like, oh, goddamn.
Are you looking at their eyes looking and shit?
Oh, them motherfuckers flying. They died.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, I'm trying to hold my shit together so I don't look like a punk in front of my goddamn daughter because she done did it and ain't had no problem. So I'm fucking.
Okay,
No, I was gonna say I dove in that bitch, and when I popped back up and saw the bats, I said, "Oh shit!" And not realizing I had to go back down one more time. So I took in a shitload of water. I popped back up, choking and shit.
Now, that's a much more extreme experience than I've ever had with a cave. I ain't never had to dive into no cave. The caves that I had, they were like more like walk down into them type shit.
They had that too.
Opening. Yeah, and it's like I never really been in the cave and saw wildlife in there. You know what I mean? I didn't see bats in the caves that I was in. Saw maybe insects or some shit like that, but it wasn't anything that's like crawling that made me feel that danger. And I don't see it as a bad thing that's what they went to do. I understand what Zoe's saying, like in Chicago, no.
Yeah.
Y'all going to the cave, I'll holler at y'all another time.
Yeah,
I get that, but I think in those type of remote islands or places where there's not a lot of attraction or there's not a lot of finances to do things as well. I think that's a good escape, and I think it's something the regularity that they did.
Nature is their entertainment.
Yeah. I think that's something they did with regularity, and not having the the knowledge of the terrain and everything. You wouldn't be looking for a rainstorm to flood you in there if that was something you did with regularity.
Now that was one thing. I cannot recall if it was raining before they went into the cave.
No, I remember they rode their bike over there. It wasn't raining until they was in the cave. It came out of nowhere.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my if I know I'm with a bunch of motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck they doing, I ain't finna go that deep.
See, I agree, Lamel, and you and I were blessed with Negro intuition. All right. And that carries you through a lot of different terrains and environments and situations, dog. And I see no Negroes in this, dog. That's all I can say.
I was like, that was the thing that was bothering me most. I was like, why in the hell don't none of y'all know what the fuck y'all doing? Like, because obviously you're supposed to look like at the water dripping down the stalagmites and all that shit. Like, it's like, oh, wait a minute. If water is coming, where's this water coming from?
Yeah, but water dripping down ain't gonna signify no flood because they walked through all that stuff they swam through.
Yeah,
we saw they walked through all of that and got to that other side before the rain was hitting.
But I think
deep in there.
I will say I think a motherfucker that know his shit is that's like a trigger. Like, oh, wait a minute. No, this motherfucker sweating, bro. This motherfucker sweating. Like, wait a minute. You at least gotta have one motherfucker. Just one that know what the hell they doing. You going deep in the cave, goddamn it.
That was the coach.
That motherfucker ain't know what he was doing.
I'm gonna put some pushback on that. He had to have something going for him for him to keep all 13 of them alive. Sitting in there for 2 weeks before they even got a meal, dog.
Okay. Touche on that. All right. Yeah, I ain't got no pushback on that.
Yeah, man. That's you shooting at the coach and he was the hero, dog. I like that scene. I like that scene that they showed in there when he received the letters from outside and he was getting praise from the parents and the community, and he was thinking like, yo, I should be getting shamed for this, having these boys stuck in there.
With him.
But no, you don't. Nobody's gonna have that look of attacking the coach when they already they possibly didn't even know he was the one who initiated them going into the cave. So why would I have anger towards him and he's keeping them alive and he's in there with him?
Because he the adult brain.
All right. I ain't gonna fight that nigga.
Just like, that's all. Just because he the adult brain.
No, it's plenty times I didn't use that excuse. Nigga. Who's the adult in the room?
Man, y'all got any other short covers though? I know we harping on this. It's all jokes. I ain't got no.
No. I know you was joking. I just wanted to be clear to the public that the views and opinions shared by your boy Mill.
I had a bit of an issue with how long this film was.
2 hours and 30. I think it was like 2 hours 30, something like that.
You know what I'm saying? And not to downplay the story. You know what I'm saying? It is something that could be triggering. You know what I'm saying? If you've been through something like that, but it's just some niggas in the cave, dog. We don't need 2.5 hours for that, bro. Like,
I want to say my pushback on that is I think it's a Ron Howard style. Like, I don't think he does like a short style movie. So anytime you see Ron Howard attached to it, you gonna be hitting at least 2 hours and 15 minimum.
it's like he tried to Jurassic Park this bitch or something.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it felt like with a lot of the music that was, you know what I'm saying, around the shit. It's like they tried to make something exciting, which, saving some people's lives is very exciting, but I don't.
He said it's very exciting.
Yeah.
Nah, that was the Happy Days shit. They played a lot of music in Happy Days, and so that's where he come from. And Thursday, Friday, Happy Day, all of that shit. So he used to all of the music and stuff being a filler. That's all I got.
Well, no, Ron Howard is, like you said, he's known for these type of films in a sense, as far as bringing real life situations to a film medium or whatever. This one here, I don't think it was too long. My only problem with the movie going for 2.5 hours, I felt like I didn't get a real connection with the island. I felt like it spent a lot of the story was more based around the divers and the people coming and helping the governor. You don't really get like the sense of why they're doing the religious practices that they were doing. A lot of the faith-based things that they had in their culture. You didn't get a lot of that out of it. You didn't really get a strong connection with the people who were trapped, I felt like. And in that, I had a hard time connecting with the film, I guess, in a sense. And it was more so just discovering how they did it. In the discovering how they did it, I felt like they spent a lot of time in the underwater scene, which was a good and a negative. Go ahead, Zoe.
To add on to that, I think where they could have fixed that at is the intro. It felt real rushed to get to them being underwater, because it kind of felt like, they wanted you to know, some shit's finna happen. Even though, reading the description, it's about some people stuck in the cave. But I felt they could have used that time there, you know what I'm saying, to connect us with, the vibe of the island.
The vibe of the island, or even spend some of that time connecting us with the coach, getting more of his mindset.
Yeah.
Or what was his name? Chia, the youngest boy. That was his birthday. They could have draw in with him and his family a little bit even. They could have showed pre-practice, him getting to practice, and, him wanting to be one of the guys, because it seemed like he was younger than the other boys, or just was smaller than the other boys and wanted to kind of fit in. That's kind of what I got from the early interaction with the character. But as you were saying, so they kind of rushed us into the cave and then didn't spend a lot of time dealing with what the boys had to endure in that cave.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true. Because
I didn't even realize that was 2 weeks until y'all said that shit. I thought that was like 3-4 days.
No, it went for like 20-some days.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's why they should have made a bigger deal around when they realized like all of them are still alive. Like, it should have been something bigger. Like they
tried to with all the people and how fast the news traveled. But yeah, I agree with you, Lamel. Like, they could have made that. They could have showed the world impact of that as well, because it was a world crisis at the same time. That shit was on everybody's news.
No, that's true. What are the shortcomings we see?
That was my main shortcoming, that they spent too much time in the water. But like I said, it was a good and bad with the water. I just felt like you got a lot of the same scenes when you were looking at that. You were seeing like the mugginess of the water, and you couldn't really see in front of you a lot. So it was like, it was useful, but at the same time it was useless. And I'm saying it was useful because it brought like the claustrophobia, the real, tightness of the rescue. But it was useless because you really grabbed nothing more than that from the scene. And to keep showing you the same little water scenes, I thought was kind of a cheat code for the claustrophobia of the movie, where they could have did that with the children and had it, I think, be more connected with the audience.
Damn. Yeah, that was a good one. That's a good takeaway. Any others? No,
that's all I really saw with it. Go ahead, though.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
I want to know how many gasp for air you niggas did while watching the movie. Like how many
Man,
like was you taking breaths when they came out the water too? Like yeah, you was getting
I was practicing. I was like, damn, like how much time could I? I started timing my own breath. Like, all right, how long? Like, and then you got a time to blow out too. Yeah, that shit all gone. Once that shit all gone, that's like, all right, that's panic time. That's panic time. Can you just? I wonder if there's a method you could just like sip in just a little bit of water at a time. If you like an Aquaman or some shit.
I doubt that's gonna work, bro. Because that water got to be released.
Oh, yeah, man. Nah, this did heighten. I don't know. It brought the awareness of a phobia that I never really realized I had. Cause I was like, I can always I float very well. But what about if I need to dive under the fucking water? Like,
made you realize you can't swim for shit, really, huh?
Like if it's underwater.
Yeah, you done. You're not moving. They were diving for what 5-7 hours at a time.
Oh,
Yeah.
To get to one end to the other.
Yeah, man. That's
so
crazy.
you do 5-6 hours to get in there, and then have to do another 5-6 hours coming out.
Yeah.
I'm too sleepy for that shit.
Look at this motherfucker.
No, you right on that. It did raise some phobias on mine, and like it made me question like my endurance and everything. Like if I was really put to the test and everything, bro, I'm a piece of shit, nigga. I need to put this blunt down while I'm talking.
Because it's one thing, like you feel like you can swim because you float on top of the water. But what about if you need to go down there for a minute? Like, I was like, man, dog, I don't know if I can. And then it turned into, well, how else would I get out?
The way that dude kicked the bucket, the dude who swim with the tarp got his hose caught. The way he kicked the bucket, bro, I could feel all that.
Man,
I really felt all that. That was good filming.
The wheezing
they had with the sounding, with the tank emptying out, and his eyes, and the instant like stiffness of your body once it happens.
I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Like it makes me anxious. Yeah, this one did highlight a lot of anxiety. Should I say? Is that the right word? Anxiety.
Oh, yeah, that's a perfect word.
Oh,
that's a perfect word for it.
Man, I'll be wondering what type of gifts these niggas be getting after this shit be over with. Like, do the bag be a certain way? You know what I'm saying? They probably get all the hoes. You know what I'm saying?
No, so I'm glad you brought this up. Because when that governor came in there and gave that speech and talk about y'all did it for the love of the children, I don't know these little niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Who is
Hit the account. I need the direct deposit. If not, I need the motherfucking Ed McMahon check. You see what I'm saying?
A key to the city, something. When I come, this bitch right.
Yeah, I need a free passport from here. I need something, bro. You bullshitting.
Wipe all my speeding tickets clean. All of
everything.
I need a get out of jail free card. I could do no wrong card. Like that's crazy.
Real, no, I'm glad you said that because they did not highlight anything like that.
Yeah.
And there was no mention of monetary exchange. And I thought that was also interesting that it showed that they had different jobs besides being a diver. You know what I mean? This was
yeah.
This is like just something they were known for. And it was like, how do you get that credit? You know what I'm saying? At the same time, they didn't go into any of that in their backstory, which I thought was also kind of a short bus too. It would have been good to get a little backstory more so on the main diver.
Definitely.
It is cool. One of the divers, Rick Stanton, praised the film's accuracy. So he was one of the legit divers and stuff, and he was saying that the film's like pretty accurate.
He was played by, what was his name, Viggo or something?
Mortensen? Yeah. But he said
Viggo Mortensen. That's who's played Ron Stanton. Rick Stanton.
Yeah.
He was a consultant on the film. He was on set. Viggo said he would not do the film if he couldn't get in contact with the
real
guy.
people. Yeah. But from what that guy was saying, he was like, it actually, how dirty the water was shown in the movie is nothing because there was zero visibility. But it wouldn't be any way possible for them to actually show that like in film and make the movie, bearable. So that's pretty interesting. It's like no matter how dirty that shit was, that wasn't shit.
Enough. Yeah. Damn.
That wasn't shit. Like
Damn.
Any other look-me's? What we got?
What do y'all think about that procedure they did to get them kids out of there?
Butt clenching?
That shit right there. That was another high anxiety moment.
Hey, when my man's dropped that needle, I'm like, oh shit, it's over.
They done. Just fucking just drink the water. Just go ahead, drink the water.
It fucked him up for the rest of the way. He couldn't even retreat back and shit.
Man, that shit is similar to how I took my daughter ziplining, and she's afraid of heights. So we went up there and locked in and everything, and we get going. And before we go, I'm like, all right, once you do this first zip,
turn it around.
Ain't no turning back, goddamn it. Keep going. Yeah. She did that shit. We got through it. I had to coach her a couple times, but that man, dog, that's exactly what that is. Like, shit, you fuck, bro. Just keep moving. You better turn in the dory, goddamn it. Just keep swimming. Find your inner Nemo.
What do y'all make of them actually being able to survive that long without, the food and everything that they were?
It would make sense if they was fatter, but I guess, man.
Why you say that?
Because, you fat people, they can eat their body can eat themselves a little bit,
No, them niggas will literally start eating themselves because them niggas they got an oral fixation. They got to have something going between them teeth every few hours. I think the slimmer you are, it actually works better for your like organs and everything as well too.
Man, ain't that the ones that they get on the commercials and stuff with the belly poking out?
No, that's a different city. That's a different country. I'm thinking of like the Mahatma Gandhis and all them niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them slim dudes. Wasn't it a dude over there in India who was a breatharian or something like that, where he was living mainly off of breathing the air, meditating and drinking water and shit?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I honestly wouldn't, but
yeah, it's something to do with like the minerals in your ecosystem and something like that. It was like he was living off just breathing air, basically. He really was just drinking water, breathing air. He wasn't eating.
And that motherfucker sneaking a Big Mac or something.
No, ain't no Big Macs over there. But I think that's what was going on with these people, and it wasn't highlighted in the movie. Being in that cave. Often caves are their own ecosystems.
So they had plenty of fresh water.
Yeah, so they have. Well, I don't know if that water was too fresh. If you said it was dirty, as dude said.
I mean, you gotta catch it when it's filtering down off the ceiling and shit. You don't want to go down. There's ways to catch the water. Goddamn it!
I got you.
Maybe they was eating the dirt and shit out of the water.
Possibly, but he said they mainly just meditated. So it was, something of the consciousness and something, they say with that breatharian shit, you're turning like the minerals from the air into minerals for your body, similar like drinking water or something like that. But I think that has something to do with their survival. That's all I was bringing it up for.
I think too, what might have had helped with their survival is they wasn't knowing like the passing of time. Like they didn't have that sun and the sun setting and rising and shit, knowing like, oh shit, another day.
They didn't know how many days it was.
Right. So I'm thinking that might have helped too, because a lot of times your mind will fuck your ass up. Be like,
they put this out during the pandemic. It was a dude named Panta Petrovic.
Okay.
He spent 20 years living in the cave, and he came out and got a shot when he heard about the pandemic. Boy, they was trying to hit you with everything, but during that scamdemic, boy.
Nah, that's the monkeypox, y'all. Y'all go ahead, lock y'all asses back down again.
Get all the money, goddamn it.
Everything, no. Oh shit, we got any other look at me?
Shit. Let me see. I think I'm good on the look at me.
I'll tell you one thing.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
I do want to look at Colin Farrell, man. This motherfucker, god damn, man. This dude is a chameleon when it comes to acting. Like, he just...
Would you put him on that Jeffrey Wright level? Or Michael Pena level? Them some other comedians to me.
I think I lean more towards Pena.
Okay.
Not only because he from Chicago. Shout out to Mike Pena, man. Y'all bring your ass on the pod, G. Like, I feel like Pena can damn near play anything. Not saying that Jeffrey Wright can't either, though. Jeffrey Wright can play. I'm trying to think.
I've seen him get busy, man, from a lot of different styles of characters to vocal tones and everything with Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could definitely put
different accents.
I could put him in that category, man. He's like a goddamn Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? Because you could throw the makeup on it. It's just like we were saying with Batman. Didn't realize that motherfucker was the
playing the penguin and shit.
Playing the penguin till the damn credits was rolling. What the fuck? But man,
we saw Ethan Hawke recently in the Black Phone.
Yeah, I'm finna say the man shit.
Yeah, and could you see Colin Farrell doing some horror like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He could do it.
I don't know if he has the eyes necessarily.
He does. He did some dark shit in the Fantastic Beasts series shit.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he kind of played a little bad guy in that. So he got some dark shit that he can do.
Yeah.
And
I like him on that horrible bosses phone booth type of tip where he was just a jackass sometimes, saying like the real smuggy guy. I like to get down like that too.
No, man, I like him, man. I gave him my crown for this though, because I was like, man, this dude can play damn near anything.
I don't know. I was kind of torn between him and Mortensen for the
I can see that.
For the crown, as far as the king. Thought he did a good job as far as in the activity of the divers. You know what I mean? He really looked like he belonged in the water, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was gonna say Viggo gets busy.
Yeah, they did a lot of training with the actual divers, I would say too.
That's what's up. No, I said Viggo is another one that I know from my Lord of the Rings shit. But he's
okay.
Yeah, he does pretty good at playing different characters and stuff. But I find that I don't know. I feel more drawn to Colin's character more and what he was doing with it. Not saying that Viggo did bad or anything playing Rick Stanton, but he did his thing. But I feel like Colin did it a little better. And shout out to Joel Edgerton. Joel Edgerton did pretty good.
Joel Edgerton was no too playing Dr. Harrison. But are you saying that about Colin's character, John Valentin? Yeah, John Valentin. Are you saying that because they showed more into his actual life with his child and everything as well?
Maybe that was it. Maybe I just felt like I connected more with his character, and I thought he did a little better with it. Maybe that is the reasoning, just on some subtle shit that I ain't really pick up on. But yeah,
he the only one that kind of explained his life outside of the dive. You know what I mean? Everybody else was just there for the dive, so to speak.
That could have been some subliminal shit that they forced me to like him better.
Mm-hmm. You had a crown, though?
Yeah, outside Colin Farrell, I mean, I think he did his thing. I don't know. I didn't think this was too big of a movie to have many options for the crown side outside of the two guys y'all mentioned. Because with the kids and the coach. I don't know. Yeah, the acting.
They did a poor job of centering the movie towards them at all.
Yeah.
I was gonna say for it to be about them, the movie to be about them, the movie wasn't really about them. It was about the divers.
Then bruh, who I got posted right here, he had his same face every movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he do that shit that's his trademark. That's what the motherfucker, he gonna make that face right there. Say what? I think I nailed it. I pretty much nailed that shit right there. Oh man. Let's have some fun with this shit, man.
No, I think he did a good job. He does do that face all the time, but he helped to explain kind of the difficulty of a rescue. You know what I'm saying? Trying to sedate them motherfuckers to drag them through the water like that.
Yeah.
Like that was not preferred at all, bro. And him, I didn't understand. Like, okay, they're gonna put him to sleep, get him out. Okay, cool. And he started explaining, like, nigga, these niggas can wake up in the middle panicking and doing all of this, and they can actually stop breathing just because you didn't slow their shit so much. I didn't even know it was that serious. Though. I just thought they was gonna be sleeping, getting drugged through the water, and that would be the end. But I do want to throw this out there. I'm throwing the queen to that nigga Chris, dog. What was you doing? Dog?
Come on, bro. I'm with you.
You played scary through the whole shit.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tom Bateman. I like you as an actor, but your character was the queen, dog. I just had to say that. Might not have been you as an actor, but your character.
Jason?
I don't know. Could be. You know, nepotism is big in Hollywood, as Jay was trying to explain for Bollywood. You know,
it makes sense. It makes sense. Shout out to Jay, man. Oh man. All right. Any other crowns? Little tidbits. Let's go ahead and have some fun with this shiznit. It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie. Don't breathe.
Scuba Steve.
I can't breathe.
What'd you say, so?
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve. Damn. Deep dive.
Boy Wonders.
What the hell you doing in that cave?
This is no, I ain't gonna say that. That's
Liquid
that's
City.
Too far. That's the line,
nigga. Liquid City.
Liquid City. All right.
Oh, shout out to that nigga Mystical. I heard he didn't got arrested again, allegedly.
Why we shouting him out?
Oh no, man. Didn't he have that porno? He had that porno back in the day, Liquid City or something like that.
Oh, that was his? Oh, I didn't
think it was.
36 chambers.
Ooh, I like that. I like what you did with that.
Yeah.
I like what you did with that. I like what you did with that. That's nice. Okay. That one in the running. Hide and go deep.
I just dip my toe in.
Said just a tip. Waterfalls to the last drop.
This is to the last drop. Sheesh. This is sheesh.
Anxiety. God damn it. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop. Damn.
Tanked. Yeah. This is Ponder River. This is
Ponder River. Ponder River. That's it. Oh man, that's it. You got any other joke?
Nah, that's the one.
That's the one right there. Ponder River, man. The official TruVue Podcast rename for 13 lives is Ponder River.
Jay gonna think we taking a shot in the group chat.
That's okay. He should have been here to defend. The and also the official TruVue score on this one was.
Find out. 1, 2, 3.
It was a 3, man.
heavy mid.
It was very heavy mid. Rewatchability recap recommendation. For me, I didn't hate this movie, but I didn't love it. I was excited to see what Ron Howard was going to bring, because I know he's done a couple of these real true stories and stuff, and
like even though you know the ending of it, he still gives you a good dramatic take on it, I believe.
Yeah. I was gonna say my only qualms, like we said, was the length of the movie, and I feel if they were to keep the movie this long, I feel like they should have delved a little deeper into the background of the boys and stuff, and the culture of Thailand. The culture was not captured at all in this. But I mean, I don't see myself rushing to rewatch this, but it's a decent flick. I might, recommend this to a couple people that are into this, like a drama style thing, or people that like to go swimming all the time. I definitely recommend this to them. Like, yeah, go swimming. Yeah, that's where I'm.
The length wasn't a problem as much for me. If it was shorter, how much shorter would you guys have preferred it to be?
Maybe like an hour 40.
Yeah.
Hour 45, take out 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was a lot of filler in there, especially for them to not capture the culture. So
and then that 40 minutes could have been used on the shit we said it was lacking.
Yeah. I think the main thing that was lacking was just the story of the boys more so, and the struggles that they had going through that situation. I mean, they were letters written to their families, and those could have been, exposed through the film, so to speak, on how they ended up where they ended up, and what the coach did to keep them alive. All of those types of things could have been a focal point in the film just as much as the divers were. So with the 2.5 hours, I wish they would have had put more emphasis in there. They could have missed the culture. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's a story of a lot of moving parts, and that's something I meant to mention. And look at me. Not only did you get the story of like the divers, you got the story of all the efforts that were made to rescue those children. The people losing the crops, the dude from America who was trying to divert the water, the divers, all the other engineers who was working, the military. So it was a lot going on just to rescue those lives, and it shows, I guess, how the world should work when it comes to a human life. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be
come together.
We should be able to come together and make them things happen. I think the movie did a good job of capturing that. But overall, probably won't recommend this or rewatch it. It was heavy mid, so it leaves it kind of up in the air and enter at your own wishes or risks.
Yeah,
it go either way, because looking at the cast and the story itself, I would watch it,
Yeah.
And so it's hard to not recommend it to someone, you know what I mean? That's why I say that. But rewatching it, once I watched it the first time, I don't think I would go back for another one. Overall, mid,
Yeah, I'm definitely on the mid train, you know what I'm saying? In the mid transportation myself. Can leave it where it's at. I won't be going back for it. It's a dope story, you know what I'm saying? But I'll leave that where it's at.
It's respectable, man.
Let me ask you all this. Do you think this hits the Ron Howard bar?
No.
As far as like the Armageddons and backdrafts and all that type of shit?
No. This is one of them. It looked like he cashed a check on this one.
Well, yeah. No, I ain't gonna say that. I thought he did a good job doing the cinematic efforts of the divers. That was the main gist of the film for the most part.
I think it's a pop out.
You said what?
I think it's just a pop out for him. Like, let me pop out right quick.
Get this.
Oh yeah. Nice my name ain't been in circulation in a while. Let me put my name back in the rotation.
Get this nice little check real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was, a lot of his movies have like the element of like fire and stuff like that with it too. I think this could have just been a different, adverse to that.
It was the wrong element, huh?
Yeah, he got to get used to this water element or something. I don't know.
He missing the fifth one.
The fifth element.
No, but I think it missed the Ron Howard bar too. I think it's just under the bar.
Yeah, if it is, it's one of the lower rung movies. So, but hell, man, let us know if we got it right, we got it wrong. If you agree, head on over to TruVuePodcast.com. That's TruVue Podcast, TruVue Podcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, and comment. Help us defeat that all-powerful algorithm. Trying to hold a black pod down. God damn, man, I'm struggling to get these words out, but they still going. Thank y'all for riding with us on the YouTube, man. Oh shit, my bad. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications. I know, man, that was nasty. I'm sorry, y'all. Hit that bell for notifications, man. Go ahead, share the podcast with somebody. Help us get our name out there to defeat that all-powerful algorithm. Try to hold the black pod down, man. Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Leave something for us to review, man. We hit y'all back. TruVue Podcast. You know what it is. Y'all know what we do.
Man, and before y'all get up out there on us, I need y'all to go and tap in to Venti Vibes, where the vibes are always Venti. You can tap in with Venti Vibes on Instagram, Facebook, and the website. That's VINTYVIBEZ.com. Tap in.
With that said, you know what we all.
And let me do a edit real quick. I said Backdraft and Armageddon. Y'all didn't even catch me. I'm in Apollo 13.
Apollo 13. I knew what you was talking about because I saw the explosions and the fire and shit.
Right. My bad.
I was like, at first I was like, Backdraft, man. I remember that movie. That was a good firefighter movie back in the day. Motherfucker, they opened up the door and shit. That's when the Backdraft hit and burned up there. Anyway, y'all know what we always say. TruVue.
Watch some shit.
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.
You're